Hi there, I'm Melanie Garrett, broadcasting live from GBTA VDR 2024 Europe Conference in Copenhagen in partnership with the Nordic Business Travel Association. With me today is Wim Iserief, who is the Director of Sales at SkyTeam Airline Alliance. Welcome, Wim.
Thanks, Melanie.
You're welcome.
Great
nice
to be here.
See you again.
Yes.
Second time in 2 years.
Oh, yeah.
In the same seat. So Wim, with the new member SAS now on board at SkyTeam, it now means that you've got the strongest foothold in North Europe. So how can SkyTeam capitalize on that in terms of it being kind of a unique market?
Yeah, let's first say we are tremendously happy that SAS joining, and that's again thanks to two of our members, Air France KLM, of course, took a stake in SAS. And of course, it's also interesting to have a member of another alliance. By the way, they were founding member as well, and to be part of SkyTeam. So they know how the alliance is working. They know how the alliance business do it. We do it, by the way, differently in SkyTeam versus Star Alliance. But yeah, being of course having a partner in Northern Europe, a huge corporate market, but also, for instance, for our marine offshore program, also for our corporate contracting programs, the meeting program. It is very strong. It's a huge market, but it's also a high yielding market. So a lot of corporate travel. Yeah, and I can tell you, since 1st of September, they joined, since 1st of September, we are, and all the members, and wherever I am in the world talking about SES, even if it's in Japan or in the southern part of the Americas, people are enthusiastic. And again, what SES is doing perfectly, they have, of course, 3 main cities, Stockholm, Copenhagen, and Oslo. And Copenhagen, of course, they want to build a kind of hub system, like we have at Air France KLM, we have Schiphol and Charles de Gaulle. So if you look at the triangle, it's going to be very strong. So most probably Copenhagen will be more used to Asia from Europe. And then of course you have still Amsterdam and Paris. So in that respect, next to the fact they are a great partner to look at network-wise, they also of course increase their flights to Seattle and to Atlanta. Of course combining then forces with the joint venture Air France KLM Delta Virgin. And just now this morning, also Paul Verhaag, the CCO, mentioned that they want to be part of the joint venture. So in that respect, yeah, it's great to have. Yeah.
So a very strategic partner. So congratulations on that.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Pivoting a little bit, what do you think customers expect now of the travel experience, and especially from the airline alliances?
Now, what we try already to do many years, and we don't always succeed, but we want the customer experience within our alliance, with all the members we have. We want to make it a seamless, any other alliance is doing the same, but we want to make it a seamless connectivity. So we do it with seamless check-in. End of the year, we have 95% of the alliance members are connecting with each other for what we call the digital spine in SkyTeam, where where it's possible for a customer to do an online check-in on their device, on one of the airlines where they're traveling with. And if you have a beyond flight on one of the other SkyTeam members, you can do the same check-in. Being, for instance, if you fly from here with SES, you fly to Amsterdam, and from Amsterdam you fly to the States with Delta. You can go to the SES website, you do check-in, and you also do check-in on Delta. In the past, you always had to go to the Delta website and do the check-in. That's one. Secondly, we have what we call FlyFo, so flight information. If you have delayed flights, if you have rebooking, so we are rebooking, and also the flight information is available for all the airlines within only one click on your device. And again, the mobile device is very strong. Yeah. We are going to work next year also on baggage, not only check-in, baggage. That's the next topic. And seats. Baggage, by the way, is interesting, but I don't know if you have it, but I have such a tag, I don't know how to call it, in my bag, so I always can track where my bag is. The AirTag, thank you. I think 30-40% of the corporate travelers have it, but we can also offer it for the ones who don't have it.
Right.
Then still you can see where your bag is. And the last one is seats. And that's a little bit more complicated, but that's following the line in make everything seamless. And SES, as you most probably know, they are also technical-wise, they are pretty advanced, so they are fitting in easily.
All sounds very interesting. So again, jumping around a little bit, talk to me a little bit about sustainability. So how can Alliance members work together to improve that piece for our industry?
Yeah, I think I also mentioned last year that we have, at this moment we had the Sustainable Flight Challenge, which is a friendly competition amongst the members, among the member airlines, about learning what can you do, not only about SCFS, SAF we talked about today and yesterday as well during your summit, We talked a lot about SAF as well, but SAF is only a very small part about being sustainable. We also talk about waste management. We talk about less kilos on board with, for instance, trolleys, but also making the uniforms of our cabin crew, make it from old material. So we used exactly sustainable material and use again what we had. We have this sustainable flight challenge we did for 2 years. We changed the name also due to the fact that sustainability in Europe, you might know as well, in Holland and in France we had some court cases about using the name sustainability. So we made it now the Aviation Challenge, because it's not only about SkyTeam. We started with 17 airlines joining out of 19. Last year we had 21. This year we have 24. SCS and Virgin Atlantic also joining. But we also have people in like Corendon or TUI also join. Okay. So we also leisure operators who are joining our flight challenge. This year is more about adoption. So we had in the last 2 years 460 ideas to be more sustainable. And again, flying from A to B is nowhere sustainable. Even with SAF, it's still CO2 emission, but we do our best. And of course, with new aircrafts, I think also in the panel this morning, the lady of Swiss also mentioned it. All the airlines trying to buy the newest aircrafts, which are not always available. Certainly Boeing is of course in a bad shape at the moment, unfortunately. But Airbuses, they have of course new aircraft. So we look at that one, but we also look whatever we can do on board. And to do it with a group of airlines, and again, it's not only with SkyTeam again, we also want to make it aviation broad. So if, for instance, other airlines from other lines want to join, please do so, because it's something for the airline business. Yes. One thing I like to mention, and also we'll mention this afternoon in my speech on stage, is the fact that we signed a partnership with 2 train companies, Eurostar and Trenitalia. It's a starting point, because also there you see that we're not going to fly anymore within 500 or 600 kilometers. We can better make agreements with train. But then you see that doing customer experience, you asked the question before, customer experience from a train perspective is completely different than what we do in the airline. If you talk about loyalty, if you talk about rebooking, if you talk about delays, it's completely different baggage. It's a completely different ballgame. But we're happy that with two of those big train companies, we signed an MOU. A partnership is going to be the intention for the next couple of months. We work out the customer experience part. And for sure, we have to also work out the technical part. Sure. And that's going to be tremendously interesting. And of course, people already ask me also at the floor, you also look in Norway, where there's terrain, and there is in Spain. Yes, of course. But let's first start with those two, and then so move forwards. A tremendous amount going on. Yes, I'm tired already. No, it's fun. It's fun, and it's wonderful to be also. It's wonderful to be working for SkyTeam, coming from an airline, working for SkyTeam, and have these kind of new initiatives and the way forward. So. Challenges, but also opportunities. For sure. Fabulous. Well, thank you for that, Wim. Thank you very much. Melanie. With that, I'm Melanie Garrett signing off from Copenhagen at the GBTA VDR conference in association with the Nordic Business Travel Associations.